Good morning, friends. It is officially December 1st, 8:39 in the morning, and I am wishing you a happy December and a happy Vlogmas. Feels like this came around even quicker this year than it usually does. The years as I get older just keep going faster and faster. I think that's kind of a universal experience, but I'm really excited to be bringing you hopefully 24 plus days of vlogs this December. I haven't really decided if I'm going to go through, did I say 24? I meant 25. I haven't really decided if I'm going through Christmas or if I'm going to go all the way through to the new year. It's really going to depend on how this whole Vlogmas thing goes. Obviously, this year looks very different than years past with me working full-time and my kids are older now. Life's just different, so I haven't really decided how long we're gonna go or what this is gonna look like. I have not yet filmed my Vlogmas intro that's supposed to go up today, so I'm very ill prepared for Vlogmas this year. I told myself earlier this week that I was going to find time to sit down and plan things and film an intro. I have not even created the end slate that I put, the holiday end slate that I put in my videos, or done a mock-up thumbnail or anything. Usually I am way on top of things. I've had my holiday music downloaded and ready to go by now. I've done zero prep work, nothing. Not because I don't care, but because I just haven't had time. So it's Friday. Typically I would be at work right now, but my husband is out of town on a hunting trip, and I was gonna go into the office and keep business as usual, but we decided that we would just keep the office closed today, and it works out because I have a lot of Vlogmas prep to do. Had I had to work today, I'm not sure. I might have been putting together my first day of Vlogmas at 10 o'clock tonight. And that is the thing about this new life I'm living and the new routines and everything we've got going on. I just don't know at all what these vlogs are going to look like. There may be vlogs where I film, 3 minutes of footage in a day, and that's just going to have to be good enough. I told you guys in a previous video that that might be the case, and you all said, we're fine with that, do Vlogmas. So we're doing it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully really well, but you guys will find out along with me. I have not yet had coffee, and I do have an advent calendar for that. I have a lot of advent calendars this year. I think more than anything, I was like, I'm gonna have to have vlog content, so let's just buy all the advent calendars. But I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be fun. So let's start out with the coffee one. It is from Nespresso. I have to dig it out of the back of my cabinet, actually. So I'm gonna do that, and we're gonna get this day started. All right, so Maple has got her breakfast. She's all set up. Now, let's go get my breakfast. Coffee. So, this is the Nespresso Advent Calendar for 2023. It is a collaboration between Nespresso and I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. I don't know what that is. Not familiar. But I love Nespresso coffee. I'm very much looking forward to this year. I really enjoyed the Advent Calendar last year. I love Nespresso. I use a different Nespresso pot every single day anyway, so I thought we might as well be festive and do the Advent Calendar. So I'm going to get day one open here. Can I do it one-handed? That is the question. I'm going to have to get back into the practice of doing things one-handed because I am out of practice with the vlogs. Okay, so for day one, we have the Festive Black Double Espresso. So this is one of their new holiday flavors. I have a sleeve of this up in my cabinet that I purchased because I wanted to give it a try, but I haven't had an opportunity yet. So this is brand new to me and I'm excited. So it's a double espresso shot. Typically, when I have double espresso, the way that I like to do it is over ice mixed with a protein shake. I love my protein coffees. It's a great way to get some extra protein. About the same number of calories as when I do like my half and half in my coffee, but with that extra kick of protein. For this, in this case, I'm going to go ahead and brew this in my Nespresso machine, and I'm going to take a little sip of it just to see, because I have no idea what this is, if it's super spiced or if it's like normal or whatever. The pod is beautiful. So I'm going to take a little sip of this and just see what it tastes like, and then decide if I'm going to do it with milk or if I'm going to do it with a protein shake. The protein shakes I have right now are mint chocolate. So if this has like a nutty flavor or something that's not going to go with chocolate, I'll have to rethink that. So let's get this brewed up, take a sip, and see. Okay, so I've got my espresso brewed here. Now, I am not traditionally an espresso fan. Like, to just do a shot or a double shot of espresso straight is not my jam. But I want to give it a sip just to see if it's going to go good with mint. So, wish me luck. Hopefully it doesn't like burn my stomach here. This smells good. That's not going to go with mint. I can't put my finger on exactly what this tastes like, but I can tell you that it's not going to go with mint, so we're going to do some milk this morning and do a little iced latte. Okay, forget everything I just said about doing an iced latte because I don't have any milk. So instead, I've got some half and half here. I just weighed it out on my scale, so I didn't overdo it. It's just going to be a little latte this morning. And I just microwaved this because I don't have my fancy milk frother anymore. I used to have a fancy milk frother that would heat the milk and froth it up, and my sweet mother-in-law, bless her heart, trying to help me clean up one day while she was here, put it through the dishwasher, which you cannot do. So unfortunately, that's no longer with us, so I just threw this in the microwave. I do have a little handheld frother I could pull out, but I'm not going to bother with that. I just need to get some caffeine in me here. So I'm going to add my double shot of espresso here and give it a little stir. And this is going to be my little latte this morning. And hopefully it's really delicious. I do have some sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon creamer there, syrup there that I could put in my coffee if it needs to be sweet. But I'm just going to give this a little taste test and see how it is. Okay, here we go. Oh, that's really delicious. I don't know what those flavor notes are. I'm going to put them here up on the screen. But it's really delicious. It doesn't need any sweetener or anything. Just half and half and that double shot of espresso, and I'm good to go. She has taken over my little holiday blanket here, but how adorable are you right now? Oh my gosh, this has got to be the thumbnail for today's video. She's so cute. Okay, so I just got myself ready. I'm going to sit down and film my intro for Vlogmas, which you would have already seen yesterday. And then I need to go out. So I was not planning on leaving the house at all today, but Eric just called me and asked me if I would go to the pharmacy for him and pick up his prescription. So I do have to go out, and it's pouring down rain. So I just pulled my hair back in a little ponytail. I was gonna like curl it or something for the intro, but there's no sense in putting a bunch of effort into it when it's just gonna get rained on. And my hair is giving me even more trouble than usual the past couple of months. I've got so many of these, like, I don't know if it's new growth or if it's breakage, but it's driving me crazy. So it is what it is. That's the hair. For my outfit, I am wearing a white bodysuit from Old Navy. I don't snap my bodysuit, so it's just tucked in here to a pair of jeans that are also from Old Navy. I've got this like flannel shirt here from Walmart in the men's department, and I'm wearing my rain boots. So that's my outfit. I'm gonna sit down, film my intro, and then we're gonna go and brave the rain. Okay, so we are headed out to run some errands. It is a very rainy, kind of dreary day. Not the greatest weather, but okay. I actually prefer this weather. Can we put you here? My little Glade thing is in the way. I used to have a little mount for my camera in the car. I don't know what happened to it. I need to get a new one. And my little handheld tripod that I used to have also has disappeared. In my state of not vlogging quite so much, I have lost all my equipment. I think a lot of it went into storage because I just wasn't using it. Anyway, as I was saying, I actually would prefer this weather to cold and snow. I know that's probably an unpopular opinion. I know lots of people love snow. I love the way snow looks out a window when it's warm and cozy and I've got a cup of hot cocoa, but if I have to drive somewhere, I don't want snow on the ground. I don't want ice. Much rather drive in the rain. So I'm grateful, since I have to go out, that we have rain and not snow. Leave me a comment down below and tell me, are you a winter weather snow lover, or are you like me and you hate driving in it? Some of you may not know, I actually didn't get my driver's license until I think I was 30. I waited a really long time to get my driver's license because the idea of driving scared me so much. And still, during the winter time, I don't drive unless I absolutely have to when it's like cold and snowy and icy. And if I do have to, I'm just like a nervous wreck the whole time. So grateful for the rain today, although I'd much prefer just sunshine, but we don't see sunshine in Michigan at all during the winter months. We probably won't see the sun again, with the exception of, you know, when it snows, until May, April. Yeah, Michigan winters are very blah, but I do like that we get all 4 seasons here. I'm rambling. Let's go run some errands. All right, so Eric's prescription has been acquired, and now, since I had to drive all the way into town anyway, which I wasn't originally anticipating, I'm actually right up the road from our office. So I think since I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and go in and just work for like an hour or two. Since I'm here, I might as well. That way I'll have less to catch up on Monday when I go in, and you know, 2 birds with 1 stone. So I'm gonna go and work for a couple hours, and I will meet you back at home once my work day is done. Okay, so I am home. I actually only ended up working for about 45 minutes. Wasn't as much to do as I kind of thought there was, actually. So didn't really need to go in after all, but I'm glad I did, because I realized while I was there that I had left my budget printables that I printed yesterday there, and I meant to bring them home so I could work on my budget this weekend. So I'm glad I went. I was able to grab those. If you haven't seen my printables for December yet and you're interested, this is what they look like. Sort of a vintage bell theme, which I thought was holiday appropriate, but not necessarily like just for Christmas. Like if you don't celebrate Christmas, I feel like you could still use this. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But these are available in my Etsy shop right now if you're interested in them. I need to decide if I'm going to continue to offer budget printables in the new year. You guys will have to let me know what you think. I have the same like 5 people that come in and they order every single month. I don't want to disappoint them for sure. But I pay the Etsy fees and I put them on Etsy, and then it's just like the same 5 people ordering. Etsy's not getting me any new business. And since I haven't been filming as many budget videos, I feel like the amount of people like watching my videos typically would drive new people to my Etsy shop, and that hasn't been the case since I haven't been filming them. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Leave me some feedback down below what you think. I considered the possibility of starting like a channel membership and having the printables be one of like the tiers. So that's a possibility. I don't know. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. But in the meantime, if you want to get these December printables, and I have them dated and undated, so you don't have to just use them in December. I'll have my Etsy shop linked down below, and the link that I will post, if you click that link and you buy specifically from that link, I actually get a little bit of a discount on the Etsy fees, because Etsy started this new thing where if you drive your own traffic to Etsy, they don't charge you as much in terms of the fees. So if you click that link, it's jwhackers.etsy.com versus like going to Etsy and searching or going into your previous orders and buying that way. I'll actually get tiny little discount on the Etsy fees. So, you know, if you want to help me out, do that. I'm going to go ahead and think about making some breakfast. It is 12:30. I haven't had anything today except the coffee. Let me point this at me instead of there. So I gotta figure out what I want to eat. I really want oatmeal, but I don't have any fresh berries or anything. I might put in a grocery order. I have a ton of food here. My freezer is jam-packed full of stuff, but there's some fresh things I don't have. I don't have milk, so I might just place a quick grocery delivery order for just a couple of things. So if I decide to do that, I'll show you guys when it gets here. Alright, so breakfast today is going to be super simple. I've got hard-boiled eggs, so I'm going to have a couple of hard-boiled eggs, some toast. I've got some rye bread in my toaster here, and I'm going to have a Greek yogurt. And I did place a small grocery order, $75 later. It seems like every time I get on there to order anything, it's $75 at least. But they offered me free express shipping, so it should be here, or free express delivery rather, should be here within a couple hours, so that's good. Got some stuff to make tacos, so I'm probably gonna make tacos tonight. All right, and there is breakfast. So it's all kind of one color, pretty boring. Nothing super exciting here, but it'll do me just fine. Got some protein from the yogurt and the eggs, and I'm obsessed with rye toast. It's like my absolute favorite. All right, so here's my little grocery haul. This was like $75. Granted, part of that was the tip for my driver. The delivery fee, there is no delivery fee because I am a Walmart Plus member, so I just pay an annual membership. I get free delivery. And then they upgraded it to express shipping for me for free. I'm guessing it's a holiday promotion. Typically, that would be like an extra $5, but they waived that for me. So this got here super quick. I ordered this like an hour and a half ago. All right, so I got some fresh ground turkey. This is gonna be for a taco salad that I'm gonna make, maybe tonight, we'll see. Got some sugar snap peas. These are my favorite little veggie snack. And I also got some mini cucumbers. So these are just for snacking on. I've got some baby carrots in the fridge as well. I got some black olives for my taco salad, and some Fiesta blend cheese for that taco salad as well. The majority of this is taco salad ingredients. Shredded lettuce, as well as hearts of romaine for that, and some sour cream. I have a huge jar of salsa in the fridge still, so I didn't need that. Grab some hamburger buns because we've got some frozen fish fillets in the deep freezer, and I thought that I could do like a fish sandwich as a meal one night this weekend. Grabbed some bananas, some restaurant-style tortilla chips, as well as some of these grain-free tortilla chips, which I love. The squeeze of lime ones are so good. They're done in avocado oil, so they're really low on like the inflammation scale, so I really like those. Got some more Mountain Dew for Robbie. I really wanted some fresh berries, but it's just not the season for that, so I grabbed some frozen ones for in my oatmeal or my yogurt parfaits. So these will go right into the freezer. I got a berry medley, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, and then I just got some whole strawberries as well. I grabbed some walnuts. I have been on an oatmeal kick, and so I thought some bananas and some walnuts in my oatmeal would be really good, sort of like banana bread style. Grabbed some cottage cheese. That's my favorite high protein snack. Mini peppers also for snacking. And there is the milk I was missing for my latte this morning. So that's it. I feel like $75 just does not get you very much these days, but I'm happy to be stocked up. Like I said, my freezer is full of stuff. I also have a lot of stuff in the fridge. Just needed some fresh things. So, very happy to be able to have gotten those things so quickly. And now I'm going to get these put away. Alright, so we've got some more advent calendars to open. Starting with the Aldi wine advent calendar. I'm honestly not much of a wine drinker, but I thought this might be fun. We'll see how much we kind of get through this calendar throughout December. There's a little QR code here that I think I'll scan to like get more information about the wine, but for now let's just get it open. Day 1 here. Oof. Ooh, so it's a Cabernet, very, very dark red wine. I don't know if you're supposed to chill red wine or not. Like, you guys, really, I'm not a wine person. I occasionally will drink like a Moscato, and I'm super classy. I'll just like throw an ice cube in it. So yeah, we need to scan the little QR code and find out about this guy and figure out if it's supposed to be chilled or if you're supposed to drink it at room temperature or what the deal is. But that is day number 1. Okay, so I checked out that little QR code and it gave me some information about the wine, but not how to drink it. It just talked about like where the wine came from and what pairs well with it. It said movie night, a sweater dress, and a T-bone steak. Interesting. I'm not gonna have any of those things. I am having a TV night though. I'm watching Vampire Diaries, which I never watched before. Over the years, I've meant to try it out and just never really got into it. I've picked it up a couple of times and just watched like 1 episode, but I'm 3 episodes in right now, and so far so good. I mean, everybody talks about how good Vampire Diaries is, and I'm definitely from that Twilight generation, so actually I might have been a little old for Twilight, but I still loved it. Anyways, so going back to what I was saying, the QR code did not tell me whether I needed to chill it or not, so I just googled it and it said to enjoy it chilled, so I just stuck it in my fridge. I'm not gonna leave it very long, just a little while, but in the meantime I'm gonna go ahead and open these other advent calendars. So this puzzle advent calendar is only a 12-day advent calendar, so it's not technically time to start this yet, but I thought I would go ahead and pull it down, and rather than waiting until, you know, the 12 days of Christmas leading up, I'll just, on an evening when I'm looking for something to do, I'll go ahead and open it. Tonight, since I'm like 3 episodes into Vampire Diaries, I'm just going to keep doing that, so I'm not going to do this one today, but I do have it, and I will pull it out when I'm looking for a quiet evening activity. One of the things for December, one of my goals, is to get better sleep, and therefore to shut screens off sooner so that I have time to wind down. So this will be like a perfect no screens activity, but not tonight. I'm not really in the mood for a puzzle tonight. Maybe tomorrow, so you'll have to come back tomorrow to see what the first puzzle of this advent calendar looks like. But I am gonna go ahead and open up the scented candle advent calendar. All of these are from Aldi, by the way, and I'm going to light a little candle to go with my TV show. So let's get this open. Alright, so this is so pretty. It's got a little scene here. Sorry about the shadow. I'm standing directly in front of the light. But we're gonna go ahead and open up day 1. And it's a really pretty blue color, and it is cashmere snowflakes. So I don't have any idea what cashmere snowflakes are supposed to smell like, but I'm gonna give this a little sniff. It smells good. So it smells kind of cologne-y almost, like a men's cologne. I'm gonna go ahead and get this lit and enjoy this while I go back to watching Vampire Diaries. Did you guys ever watch Vampire Diaries? Let me know if you liked it. So much to my surprise, I actually like this wine. It's very dry, and usually I am a fan of very sweet wine, but this is actually really good. I'm impressed. So I am going to enjoy my glass of wine. I'm going to finish up this episode that I'm watching now, and then I'm going to read for a little while. If you're wondering what I'm reading, I'm currently reading Matthew Perry's biography. I was so sad when he died, you guys. Chandler was definitely my favorite friend, and I had quite a soft spot for Matthew Perry with all of his addiction issues and everything over the years. I was always rooting for him, and I'm just really sad that he passed, but I'm enjoying his book so far. It's been very enlightening, so I'm gonna go back to reading this. And that's gonna wrap it up for tonight. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my Vlogmas content. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Cheers.